What's up, Sign YouTube? Welcome to our channel, or welcome back to the channel. My name is Angie, and this is your weekly reading. So this reading is for Monday through Friday, April 12th through April 16th, 2021. We're gonna hop into it. I have 5 decks of cards here. We're gonna pull a card for each day and really see what we need to know. Okay, so today is Monday. So let's see what we need to hear for today. What do we need to know for today? For those of you that will be watching this video. Monday, April 12th. Okay. Tuesday. I'm going to pull all of these and then we'll talk about them. Ooh, I know. Making you guys wait. Tuesday. What do we need to know? Tuesday the 13th. Okay, thank you. What do we need to know? Wednesday the 14th. Wednesday the 14th. What do we need to know? Wednesday, April 14th. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, what do we need to know? Thursday, April 15th, 2021. Thursday, April 15th. What do we need to know? This one's sticking out, so we're going with that. And Friday. What do we need to know? Friday, April 16th, 2021. Friday. Oh. Okay. All right, woo! So this week, what do we need to know? Today, Monday, we have strengthening your gifts. Okay, so this says to me, it's what are your strengths? Clearly, duh. Okay, but this is like building upon what you know you're able to already do. What are you good at? You know, what are you good at, or what are you trying to be good at? You know. So it's really saying, listen, like you have the ability, you have the courage, you have the strength, you know you can do it, okay? So where is it that maybe you need to gain a little bit more knowledge or have more structure in what you're, in like what you're good at? Is there a way, maybe do you need to sort of rearrange? Do you need a different routine, more structure? Is there something else that you can learn? It's almost like you need to go deeper. Basically, that's the information, is you need to go deeper into what you're good at. Okay, so how else or what can you do with what your gifts are? Or also this could say strengthen your intuition. You know, this could be spiritual, this could be physical, this could be, you know, let's just say you're really good with words. Okay, well, why don't you write a book, write a course, write a class, or take a class on how to write a book? So you know, see what I'm saying? It's like going into what you're good at and strengthening those qualities, or going deeper into that. You love your job and you're good at it, but there's one part of your job that maybe is, gets you a little sort of flustered, is the word that's coming to my mind, okay? So maybe it's like going into that and figuring that out as to, okay, you know, this little aspect I'm not really that good at, you know? It's how can you finish or complete the job, you know? It's strengthening your skills, okay? So whether that means, you know, signing up for a course, a class, gaining more knowledge, somewhere strengthening the abilities that you already have, okay? So that's what I'm going to say right here, is strengthening the gifts and the abilities that you already have in whatever shape or form that means. But also going into where might be not your strong points and strengthening them more, okay? So that's what I'm going to leave that there. So Tuesday, we have the 4 of Cups. This is very interesting because I love to do 2 separate readings, okay? One for you guys' sign of the week, and then I do one on my personal page, okay? Because, this is a general reading. So it's take what resonates, leave the rest. I always say that. So I find it interesting because it's almost like the readings are similar, but they're different. Okay? So it's like if one reading isn't resonating to you, watch the other one. Okay? Or it's almost like they piggyback off of each other and you get more information. Okay? So, because it was interesting because for Tuesday that I have on my personal page, it was the 8 of Swords. Okay? Self-limiting beliefs, self-sabotaging. We're keeping ourselves in some kind of box. Okay? So this is a very similar feel because we're so focused on what we don't have or what we do have that's not making us happy. And it's like we're not even paying attention to like these other options or other ideas or people that could help us or these like it's like we're so focused on our unhappiness that we don't even realize what we really do have and all the blessings and the gifts that we do have that are just like the universe is trying to say, hey man, you're so focused on this stuff over here that like there's so much more going on that like you need to open your eyes to pay attention. Like look around and really see that there are so many beautiful things surrounding you. Okay? Like there's the universe is trying to open a door for you or give you something or get your attention. Okay? We might be feeling a little emotional. We might be feeling like we're trying to gain stability in our lives on Tuesday. Okay? Some sort of stability, some sort of harmony, internal harmony, whether that's with our thought processes, the way we think, or our emotions now. Okay? So I'm kind of piggybacking off of that reading into this reading because these cards go very similar hand in hand. Okay? So it's like we have so much abundance in our lives and we have so many things that we have going for us, but yet in the same respect, it's like we're so focused on like how we're not happy or the things that we do have that don't make us happy for some way, shape, or form in some way, somehow. But it's like there's something else. It's like you don't even really realize what you have kind of feel. Okay? I will say that this is sort of like maybe we're kind of like depressed in some way, shape, or form. Okay? And this is really saying, okay, listen, yeah, okay, I get it. Like this over here of what we're focusing on is emotional and we're labeling this as, we're, not so good or sad or, shit happens. You know what I mean? But it's like we're so focused on the negative that we're really not seeing the positive or we're not learning the lesson and we're sort of sitting and mulling over our emotions, being focused on something versus our happiness and what we do have versus what we don't have. Okay. Not being content in our lives, not really seeing the blessings or not being grateful, possibly in a sense, for what we do have. Okay. So let's pay attention. Let's not be so focused on the sadness or not being content. Like where's that stemming from? The universe is saying, listen, you are so blessed. You are so blessed. And I'm trying to hand you these beautiful blessings and gifts and open your eyes to show you what you have and you're not seeing it. So when I get this card, it's kind of like, look at the bigger picture, You may not be happy in your life right now, but really stop and take a look around of what you do have. Because it could be so much more worse, or there are people out there that don't have anywhere near what you do. And there's people out in this world that have so many more problems than we do, but are still see the blessings in everything. So it's kind of a little bit of an emotional day and kind of like a mental day. And so this is saying, okay, we're not happy, we're not content in our life in some way, shape, or form, but listen, we have to stop and take a look around and really take, into consideration how blessed we really are. Okay? So, let's get out of the funk. Okay? All right, let's move it on down the road. So Wednesday, this is interesting because I have the orphaned card here. Now, it is in reverse. So I will say that this is I actually feel like this is kind of good news that this one is particularly in reverse. And I will tell you why. Okay, because upright, the way that I feel about this card is you're feeling lonely. Okay, so it's like feeling lonely. I don't fit in. No one understands me. But this is all about in reverse. The way that I'm viewing this is sort of maybe it's either we're internally feeling that we're internalizing those sorts of emotions and we're doing the work and we're sort of getting through that process, or we're starting to realize that the way that we have felt in the past in our lives of not being understood and feeling alone, feeling like people don't get us, feeling like we're not good enough or we can't do something, is like now we're breaking free from that. We're learning something about this because it's like now we're not feeling that way anymore. Somehow, some way, it's almost like we are fitting in. I'm seeing this as like a legit reversed message. Okay, so change. There's change here. This is the card number 5. 5 is all about change. Okay, so if you're feeling alone or depressed, okay, not content in life, this is literally saying like, listen, we need to make some changes. We need to understand that we are not alone. We need, this is like possibly the way that I'm feeling is we're finally either putting ourselves out there in a way or we're wanting to attract our tribe of people who get us. We understand that we are not like other people. We understand that we are different. And maybe the way that we know that we're different is sort of like secluded us or has made us feel very alone in our life. Okay? And so maybe we're working through that and we're starting to understand that on a deeper level. And it's time to change this. It's time to find your tribe and to attract the people into your life that you know understand you and get you. Okay? So if you're on this, if you're watching this video, you are. Okay? You're on the spiritual awakening path journey. You're on the journey of healing. You're on the journey of self-discovery. Okay? And so this is saying, it's like, we're not, for some of us, we might be internalizing and having to go through these feelings and emotions of, feeling alone or loneliness or not fitting in all of those aspects. But I really do feel that there is a potential here of like saying, okay, I'm finally like understanding that it's okay that I don't fit in. And it's like self-acceptance of I'm different, but I'm not alone. And I will find the people that understand me. Or this is understanding yourself on a deeper level. I really see this as a positive card. Okay, so number 5, this is change. Okay, so Wednesday is really stepping out of that loneliness or needing to step up and reach out. Okay, if you are feeling like you are alone and that you don't fit in. But I really feel like there's something that we're going through here where I feel like there's a breakthrough, okay? Dealing with feelings of loneliness or not fitting in. And this is all about, it's time to internalize and change this, okay? So attracting your tribe, figuring these things out, or self-acceptance of the fact that You may not be for everyone. And this is so funny that this is coming out. You may not be for everyone. It was a card that me and my Sedona mom had pulled 3 times in one day, you know? And really what the card is saying is that, you know, you're not for everyone. Everyone's not going to understand you. Everyone's not going to get you. You know, everyone's not going to blend well with you or mesh with you or understand you, you know, and that's okay. And this is saying, you know, maybe this is really us understanding ourselves on a deeper level, or understanding our loneliness, or understanding that we don't want to be alone anymore, or understanding that we aren't alone. Okay, so, you know, don't be consumed or what's the word that I'd like to say? I feel like this is stepping into yourself or self-discovery on a deeper level. Okay, so this is fantastic. This is good. I really feel like there's a lot of depth to this card on Wednesday. Okay, so don't be afraid to go into those feelings and emotions. Okay, but I really do feel, because this is number 5, this is change. So if you're feeling that way, we need to change this. Okay, we really need to change those feelings of not fitting in or loneliness or you know, it's like growing up and not fitting in, you know, and it's breaking that down and apart and really accepting yourself for who you are and knowing that you will fit in and you do fit in. It's just maybe you haven't found those people yet. Okay. Moving forward. Thursday. Embracing. This is interesting because the way that I am feeling about this card is this is embracing who you are on all layers and levels. I really feel like there's a breakthrough this week, man. There is a breakthrough. There really is. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is magical. This is really magical, okay? Because we're being asked to strengthen ourselves, strengthen our gifts, strengthen who we are. Maybe this is stepping into your authentic self and really stepping into you know, understanding yourself on a deeper level, strengthening your personality, strengthening your beliefs in yourself and your love for yourself. And we're not content possibly somewhere in our lives, somewhere, shape, or form, we're not happy. Where are we not happy and why are we not content? Why are we not happy in our lives? There's something that's missing. There's something that we're not seeing, that we're not viewing. It's not, it's like we're blocking it, or we're not even realizing the blessings or these opportunities or really the greatness that is into our lives, or the people that want to help us, or just really what we do have in life. And so we're sort of breaking down some kind of emotions or internalizing something about our lives, about who we are and what we want, and you know, the feelings of not fitting in, being alone, old patterns, old behaviors. And then it's like Thursday, it's almost as if like we've accepted and we've sort of came to these realizations. And this is a beautiful transition, because if you look at this image, it's like she looks like the swan, right? I mean, isn't that insane? Isn't that crazy? So this one is in reverse. It's like this transformation of feeling not of fitting in, and it's like this rebirth of like from the ugly duckling into embracing every single aspect of yourself and coming out on the other end of the reflection of being calm and stillness and acceptance of who you are, embracing yourself, embracing your shadow side, embracing all of the what we would even call the negative aspects of ourselves, and loving ourselves no matter what. Integrating those things, those parts of ourselves that maybe we don't want to look at or that make us sad. And it's like saying, I love every single aspect of myself. And just embracing it, embracing our weirdness, embracing the fact that not everyone is going to like or agree with what we have to say or how we think. you know, stepping into and embracing yourself fully. The swan. So I would also say this is a totem animal for somebody here watching this video, okay? So look up swan. I don't really know what swan meeting is, okay? So Friday. This is interesting, Friday, because I have yes in reverse. Just say yes. So is there an answer? Is there some sort of opportunity that you are like questioning and you're like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Okay. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm good enough. I just, it's like, I don't know. I kind of want to say no, but I know that I should say yes. Why are you resisting the yes? It's like there's resistance here. Now, I could say, okay, yes, Ange, this is in reverse, so it's a no. But if it was a no, the no card would come up. Okay? So, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Feel into it. Okay? Because for some of you, maybe this is a no. But because this is a yes, this says just say yes. Why are you resistant to saying yes? Why do you think you should say no? It's almost like we're scared to say yes. Okay? So why are we not saying yes? Like, what's the problem here? So this is saying, hello. We should. Well, don't have to should anything. But the information here is this is really saying, hey, this is like a warning. It's like, okay, let's evaluate and ask ourselves, what is holding us back from saying yes? That is the question I want you guys to ask yourself. What is holding you back? Okay? What is holding you back? Why are you not wanting to say yes? Do you really, really deep down want to say yes? Maybe this is really saying, hey, let's sort of evaluate. Let's reevaluate. Why are we feeling like we're not good enough? We want to say yes, but we're not saying yes just yet. And so it's almost as if like we're stopping ourselves out of comfort, out of safety, stability, fear. But really what this is all about this week is it's like stepping it up in some way, shape, or form, because we're being asked to look at ourselves and strengthen ourselves in some way, shape, or form. Strengthen our gifts, strengthen our weaknesses, or take what we're good at and take it up a notch. And then it's like there's this like huge energy shift here of transformation. Okay? And stepping into where we're not content in needing to see something, and then going inward with our feelings, and then coming out on the other end, this beautiful swan of reflection and integration and embracing and self-acceptance. And so we're accepting ourselves of who we are and how we're different in the world. Okay? But still, at the end of the week, it's like we're so much more confident. We're embracing ourselves, but we're still a little maybe possibly scared. Or there's one last aspect here of what we're not jumping fully in. Okay? And the last card that I had that kind of flipped out with this yes in reverse was don't dim to fit in. Okay? So how are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Ask yourself, are you really, really good at something, but you're trying to play it off that you're not? Are you trying to not give yourself where the credit is due? You know what I'm saying? It's like you shining your light and running after your dreams, but you feel like you can't for some reason. Why? Do what you got to do for yourself. Don't dim for anybody else. This is your journey and your journey alone. Okay, so, yes, we have friends and family and people that influence our dreams, or, we don't want to look like well, I don't really want to say that. I was going to say, we don't want to look like we're like a know-it-all, or that we're, further along than other people or something like that. But this is really saying like, where are you sort of intentionally downing yourself in a sense, because that might be why there's resistance here into saying yes. And this could just be self-imposed self-limitation. Okay. So, I think this is a beautiful, beautiful transitional energy this week. Okay. We're going through some major, major shifts internally, I would say, with this particular reading. And so, but this is magical because it's like we're really, really learning something about ourselves on a deeper layer and a deeper level. And we're getting to some sort of root of something, and we're moving and we're shifting and we're transforming, and we are embracing that aspect of ourself that maybe we haven't been able to accept in a very long time. So it's been something that we've been working on or that we've been aware of. And now it's like, it's sort of maybe possibly the root of our unhappiness. And now we're integrating that lesson and we're moving forward. So I think this is absolutely great. It's always great information and insight. Okay. I am going to pull one last card. Is there any last information that we need to know for this week? For those of you that are going to watch this video, any last information? Oh my goodness. Confidence, you guys. Have the confidence. This is all about confidence, okay? And I really do feel that it's the not saying yes is due to confidence. Okay? So be confident. Okay? Step it up, ma'am. You can do this. You can do this, okay? You've got the base of the knowledge, It's just, we like to keep ourselves in our comfort zones. And sometimes we really think that we can't do something when we really can. Okay, so have the courage and the strength and the confidence to say yes this week. Okay, just say yes. Okay. All right. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful week. I love you all. If you'd like a private reading, you can go to sign.com. Otherwise, I will see you on the weekend reading. And just say yes, my beautiful people. As always, much love and light. Namaste. Bye for now.